What up? What up, y'all?
All
What's
right,
happening?
what
What's
up? What
happening?
up? All right.
Y'all, I apologize. I apologize. I had a long night last night. I had to get up, run to my part-time, got off my part-time, and got caught in a rainstorm.
All right. Well, welcome to the For What Review, Mr. David.
Thank you, my brother. How you doing?
All right.
Right.
I'm Little Sis. I'm your host. Let's talk.
All right.
Let's talk.
All right.
What up, cousin? Y'all know me
Right,
and
what
Tamika. Y'all know me and Tamika. We think we cousins, y'all. We got the same. We got the same last name. Like my family last name is Skinner. I swear, I think she my people's.
All right. All right.
So this a family affair. This a family affair right here.
All right. For real.
Your light went out.
My mic went out.
No, your light. Okay, there we go. There you go.
Yeah. It's like it's so crazy right now. Like it's storming in Baltimore right now. So it's like getting stormy, making my light go dim, making it,
All right. So, welcome to the For What Review. Please tell us a little about the show.
How you doing, y'all? My name is Raph Almighty, one half of the Mighty Mighty Dirt Platoon, coming directly from Baltimore, Maryland. Been putting it down for many years, and we continuing to do the same thing right now.
All right. So, what we doing now? Because you said it's been in the game for a long time. So, what we doing now?
What I'm doing now, I just released a trilogy project. This year. It's called last year. It's called, the first album was 537 Dartford Street. The second album was Once Upon a Time in Baltimore. And the third album was The Big Almighty. And I did that with a record label called ESI based out of Canada.
Wow. Okay.
But what's next on the menu is October the 31st. Me, my man, God Grams, and Big Bob, we dropping an album called The Bag. So that comes out Halloween.
All right. So give us a little history about, give us some trials and tribulations you've been going through in the music industry.
Oh man. Well, Dirt Platoon was a rap group that was started with 240 ounces and 2 bags of weed. So we never really had too much, right? So everything that we get out this game is a blessing. So I would think the trials and tribulations of dealing with the game is that my partner, Slick the Crook, is we really brothers. That's my actual brother. We like 2.5 years apart. So I think like just that brotherly friction sometimes getting away. Other than that, the game has showed us love, bro.
All right. So tell us some things that you have done and experienced in the business. That's crazy.
Oh man. Well, thankful to hip hop and thank God for hip hop. It took me all around the world twice. So we didn't touch our feet. My 10 boots and touch many countries. Having fans in Africa. I would never thought that we from Baltimore City would have fans from Africa, all over Africa, just not one country or not one village, all over Africa. And to be able to sit down and be friends with some of the artists, some of the great artists that I grew up listening to and being inspired, they now my friends.
All right. Okay. Have you done any projects?
So they some of the things, pardon me. There's some of the things that kind of like make me appreciate my gift that God gave me.
All right.
Yeah, Mika.
And what part of B-More are you from?
I'm from West Baltimore. We actually from McCullough Homes, The Wire.
Oh, okay.
Oh, when they
born and raised.
And let me ask you, what made you become a rapper?
I just loved hip hop. So I didn't know if I was going to dance my way into this motherfucker. I didn't know if I was going to DJ my way into here. But rapping is just something that I knew I could do. It really took Chubb Rock and Raw Bass and Easy Rock. Those two kind of like influenced me. Listening to It Takes Two, listening to the Chubster and stuff like that, them dance records and the Kid and Plays and the Big Daddy Kanes and all of them. They influenced me. I was a little kid growing up in the ghetto, and every other house they was banging hip hop out the window, or you heard it in a car. Or I'm from the era you walked around with your boombox. All we heard was hip hop. So why wouldn't I want to be a rapper? That's all we had around us.
How do you feel about the rap game with the young youth now?
I'm gonna keep it real. I don't listen to their music like that, but anything involving hip hop, I love. So I don't watch Love and Hip Hop, but it says hip hop, so I love it. I don't listen to. I couldn't tell you a drill artist, but it's hip hop. I love it. I'm not really a big down south fan, but long as it's hip hop, I love it. Far as lyricism, the way they dress, their demeanors, I ain't feeling it. Just being honest.
Right. Would you do music with any of them?
And who are your favorite rappers from the golden era?
He froze.
Oh man, my golden era would be like 89 to about like 98. So my favorite artists would be like I said, Chubb Rock, Redman, The Woo,
All right.
OC. A lot of people leave him out the conversation. OC, that Word Life album changed my life. Wow, Above the Law. I was a real big West Coast fan. So Above the Law, Compton's Most Wanted, RBX, all of that. You know what I'm saying? I'm a big fan. I don't have just one favorite artist.
All right.
You were influenced by.
And wait, can you please explain to the viewers the meaning of your name and where it came from?
Okay, well, the meaning of my name, Wrath Almighty, is respect all and fear none. So I started off as a childhood rapper. So I've been rapping since I was 10 years old. So back in those days we had little kid names. So my first rap name was Davey D. Then I changed it to Riff Raff. As I got older, around like 15, 16, I dropped the Riff, kept the Rav. By the time I was 21, I knew I was one of the best. So I added the Almighty at the end of my name. And now you have Wrath Almighty.
Okay.
Have you done any features with anybody?
Oh, we did a wild range of features. Like one of my greatest features that I consider Dirt Platoon did is one of my favorite MCs I mentioned. We got a song called Black Sharpie featuring OC.
You keep saying we. Who's we?
We, because my greatest accomplishments is with my group, the Dirt Platoon. But I'm the head.
The Dirt
Platoon.
Dirt Platoon, okay.
But I'm the head soloist out of the group. So me and my brother took we made a vow to take 2 years so both of us can explore like solo aspirations. Release his first solo album. I can start working with producers that I wanted to work with. Kind of like just give it a break for a little bit, let the world fiend for Dirt Platoon, and then next year we'll come back with something brand new and smack them in the head.
Did that happen?
I know that happened. Like I said, we started off with 240s and 2 bags of weed. So you know what I mean? If 50 people want to hear the music, we're gonna keep putting it out. I'm so indebted into this, man. If nobody bought my music, I probably would be kicking raps for my kids. You know what I'm saying? Having like show nights for them on Saturday nights.
All right.
All right.
He loved the game. My man loved the game, right?
Yeah.
Speaking of the game, because you said you toured over, you did a lot of features.
Yeah, we did Europe. I did Europe. I did Canada.
And when you was that a tour?
Yeah, we toured. I toured Europe 3 times.
With who?
We had 2 back in 2011 and 2014. We had inked a deal with 2 European labels, and so they brought out a few of our albums. And we went on first tour. We went on tour with Action Bronson in 2011. The second tour, I went on tour with Smith & Wesson in 2014.
Yes, I like Smith & Wesson. That's what we need to get in there, Smith & Wesson. And you said you got a project out right now, right?
Yeah.
All right. How do you feel about, never mind the rap game, but how do you feel about these youngins in this game and they just straight killing each other in the game?
It's a waste because our mission was to get in the game, get some money, and get away, right?
For
it's
real.
Like they getting it's go ahead.
And going to jail.
And going to jail. Yeah, and they go to jail and they be having money. So our thing is like, I think the little kids, like, they want to just get rich and stay where they are and just live off that reputation of being rich and being in the hood and dying in the hood. I think they come back or something. You know what I mean?
Word, right?
Yeah. But this playing with the Reaper, man, that's a game over. You know what I mean? So you know, hopefully they wake up and learn. I was young before, but you know, I wanted to live.
Straight
you know
up.
What I'm saying? So Hopefully they'll learn. Hopefully they'll learn. You lose a lot of partners and you start losing those family members that mean a lot to you. It'll shake your world, make you wake up.
Strictly. Tamika?
Yeah, who gave you your first opportunity?
Who gave us our first opportunity for us? What, like studio shows,
Yeah,
record deal?
record in the rap game.
Oh man, I gotta shout out my brother Fathead from South Baltimore. He
Right.
gave me and my brother the first. He actually gave us our first opportunity in the studio and taught us studio etiquette, and we still use the etiquette that he taught us back in '97 to this day. So I gotta shout out Fathead from South Baltimore. The name of his label was Head and On Productions. So shout out and thank you for all the gifts and all the tricks you taught us, Fathead. We still use them to this day, my brother.
All
Right.
right.
And what music producers have you worked with?
Wow,
It-
a wild range of producers. It's a lot of them. It'll be crazy for me to name all of them, but I would like to say that I like to, and me myself, I like to work with no name producers with dope beats and kind of like build the name with them. So it doesn't matter what your name is or what your status is. If you got dope beats, I'll work with you.
All right.
You said you
And what
start.
producers would you like to work with?
Oh
And,
man, you know the favorites, all our favorites. But if I had to pick one to do like a whole album with or something, I think I would want like a Pete Rock album.
Oh,
A
okay.
whole album. Me and Pete Rock could sit down and do like 12 joints, just lock in the studio for a couple days, and I think me and Peter make a dope album.
All right.
Wow. If one young man would come to you right now and say, "Hey, I want to be in the music industry," what advice would you give him?
I couldn't hear that question. Say it again.
I said, if a young man came to you right now and said, "Hey, I want to be in the music business like you,"
All
what
right, it was like
what-
you kind of like breaking up just a little bit.
if a young man came to you right now and said, "I want to be in the music business," what advice would you give him?
Finish school. Learn the business. It's not just being a rapper. When we was growing up, we just thought it was like being a rapper, looking to look, being lyrical, being tough with it, but it's a business. So please learn the business before you rob yourself.
Right.
And
And you know what?
just
Has
being a
any
rapper,
rapper-
just being a rapper ain't the biggest part of the business. You could be behind the scene and be bigger than a rapper.
That's right.
Right.
Most are.
And have any rappers given you any advice about the
Yeah,
music business?
shout out to Sean P. Shout out to Sean Price. Rest in peace to my big brother.
All right.
Always told me just keep doing my thing and don't compromise. Keep doing it the way I do it. Don't change anything, and the world gonna know my name. So shout out to big bro Sean P. Rest in peace.
Wow. What you said you got some things going on right now. Do you have any shows booked right now?
All right, say that last part again.
You got any shows booked right now?
Am I doing what right now?
Do you have any shows booked right now?
You sound a little distorted.
I
Yeah,
do.
that's all it is. It's like you're just a little distorted.
Oh, can y'all hear me now?
All right, there it is. It's a recording in progress.
Right.
Here we go. Yeah, I'm going to edit this real good.
All right, I can hear you now.
All right, we back in the building. Sorry about that.
It's all good. Technical difficulties.
It's the rain.
Yeah, I know. I was telling her, y'all probably about to get that storm we got, because it's a storm.
Nah, we got it, man. I'm in Meriden, Connecticut, man. We got it. Shoot. All right. Where was we? Oh, I said, do you have anything that you're doing right now? For a tour coming up, a show, a concert, something like that?
We actually just did a show last night. We've been doing shows like damn near like every 2 weeks. So we did a show last night. Our next show will be in Baltimore, Maryland. We opening up for Davies. That'll be October the 28th. We got invited to New Orleans with the Umbrella on October the 20th. So we just kind of like just putting shit on the calendar. You know what I mean?
So basically, y'all back together as a group, right?
Yeah, nah. What we doing now is I'm moving with my homeboy Got Grams. Remember, I told you October the 31st, I'm dropping an album called The Bag with Got Grams, produced by Big Ball. So I'm moving with Got Grams. We got my man Jay Royale with us. So when we got a 30-minute set, me and Grams do our thing. We give him like 15 minutes. You know, we doing it like that. And my brother is with my other homeboy Ill Conscious. So they do their thing. So we kind of like sweeping around, but everybody doing their own thing. Dirt Platoon, the members of Dirt Platoon just doing their own thing.
Okay.
Right.
So you
Oh,
basically
let me ask.
okay.
Hold on. Let me ask you. I see that you work with the legendary KRS-One. No, not work with. You opened up for him and
Yeah.
Be More. Yeah, how was that? Working with
that was
him.
dope. He gave us props too that night. But it seems like, you know what, Tamika, not to toot our horn, but anytime we get a big show down here at the soundstage, the promoter always come at us. So we always get to open up for people like that. So we opened up for Big Daddy Kane. We opened up for KRS-One. We opened up for Scarface, The Locks, Raekwon, Ghostface, Bone Thugs and Harmony, Benny the Butcher, the Griselda, all the Griselda boys. Damn, like the list goes on and on and on. Redman and Meth, like just anytime that the soundstage have something, they get at us. And so yeah, we got the opportunity and privilege to open up and rock and be backstage and toasting champagne and smoking blunts with all our favorites.
So basically, I like the Baltimore veterans.
Yeah, we are. We are. And I tell people, go Google us. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had a prayer and a meeting with God when I was like 17, and I asked him, yo, I want to be famous and I want to do this rap thing for real, but just don't make me too famous that I can't go buy a 40 ounce out the bar. You understand? And so I graduated to Champagne now, right? Because I'm older, but I mean, I feel privileged to be able to go around the world and still just blend in like a regular old average Joe. You know what I mean? You got to know to know. So I like that. I'm like my group is like a fine boutique cognac. You got to know to know.
Baltimore. Did you meet Gervonta Davis?
Yeah, he come from my way. I come from Pennsylvania Avenue and Dauphin. So he come from Wilson Street. The boxing joint is right on Pennsylvania Avenue.
Wow, I'm definitely.
I'm in my 40s. Look, I might look young. I turned 43 on Tuesday, right? Yeah. So Baltimore, my stomping ground. So anybody that I ain't tooting my horn, but I mean, if you're a little famous, we didn't definitely cross paths before. And I'm from the West Side. We from Pennsylvania Avenue. What's in the water around there? You know what I'm saying? So we got remember Hasim Rahman, the champion?
Yeah.
Yeah, he come from the way. He come from down McCullough Home. He come from Murphy Homes. He come from Pennsylvania Avenue.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? It's in the water, man. Billie Holiday, man. Where you think she come from?
I was over there. I've been to Baltimore in the 90s. It was crazy.
Yeah, it's still crazy. But see, look, that's the thing. Like the I don't want to say you got to know our city to know if it's crazy, because I come from it and I think it's love. You know what I mean? Like, it's no different than me chilling in Crown Heights.
If you're used to it, it's all love. You know what I'm saying? If you're used to it, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you got to get
breaking up again.
Oh man, no, not again. Can you hear me?
I can hear you now. All right, what you say?
Right. I say if you're used to it, it's love.
Yeah, it's love.
Yeah. Well, when I was over there, it was love. I was like this, though. Oh shit! All right, this is Baltimore. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's love. It's love. A lot of my brothers that come from out of town like coming to Baltimore because of the women. You know what I mean? If you can look past the little rough exterior and come and meet our chicks, you forget about all that outside.
Hey, I feel you, baby. I feel you.
Yeah. So, but yeah, when you get an opportunity, dig into some Dirt Platoon music, dig into our interviews. You'll see us on tour.
Oh, I did.
We did.
I did.
Yeah. So it's like my brother being my little brother, and I'm being the lead of the group. He never really got his opportunity to do his solo album and venture out and do his little thing. So in 2020, we just came up with a decision like, yo, bro, I know you want to drop your album. Why don't you go off for 2 years? I go off for 2 years. The name's still there, still cemented. Let's see what you can do. I'll see what I can do, and then we'll come back together. You know what I mean? So he doing great. He dropped a joint called The Thieves Code. He
All
dropped
right.
that in 2021. He coming back with The Thieves Code Part 2. You know what I mean? Him and Ill Conscious been doing tours. They've been over Europe. They just left New York doing Jay Ronan birthday party, 40th birthday party. I think he was 40. You know what I mean? So as they moving and we moving on this side, we still keeping the brand alive.
Definitely. I would definitely like to do audio. You know, get y'all together, man. Talk about y'all trial and tribulation. Hello, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Definitely like to get audio.
So
But, you know, if you speaking on, you've been around for a long time. I could definitely call you a veteran of the game. You know what I mean? You
yes,
perform
sir.
with everybody, you talk to them, you have conversations, you got partied and all that. How do you feel about, again, the rap game now? I mean, can you actually say it's the same from the 90s?
Nah, it's definitely not the same from the 90s. You gotta think, these little boys getting out here getting real rich.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? We hope the promoter got the other half of the money, and hopefully we can sell some merch in the place. You know what I mean? That's what we trying to do. So the game is flipped. You know what I'm saying? I think I like to say it like this: these little boys eating real good off of all the mistakes and all the heartaches and the breaks that we had to make. You understand what I'm saying? So they should be thanking us.
But they're not.
But no, they not. But you know how it be. You know what I'm saying? When you're a little boy, you don't really respect the older boys. When the girls start liking you and you start getting some money and somebody get a car around, you know what I mean? Like that's just the little brother syndrome. That's what's going on. The little brother don't want to show respect to the OGs. We willing to talk to them, but they so gone off the different kind of drugs, we can't even relate to them. So the game just became like a fashion show. So you know, whoever got the flyest gear on, whoever got the biggest chain, you know, whoever got the white girl or light skinned chick that don't be really in the hood. You know what you see. You see what is on TV. It's like for real. It's like they make a joke of us. You know what I mean? Hip hop like a mockery now and shit.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
it's like they they do get more money, of course, but you really got to know the sense of computers, the internet.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And back in those days, it's all about touching that mic and rocking it. But now it's a whole bit situation now. You know what I'm saying? It really is. Because these labels and everything are saying, hey, how many views you got? How many likes you got? I mean, are you viral? You know what I mean? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And
Yeah.
it ain't about the talent now. It's not. I'm
Well, I
hoping.
think. Go ahead, my brother.
No, go ahead.
I think that viral shit, they took that word and these little kids took it too far. You know what I mean? So anything to go viral, that's not hip hop, that's not life, that's not even real life. So you ain't selling your soul and dancing and dressing like a girl and smacking people moms and eating a hot ass chip and all that, just the most idiotic, stupid thing that you could do to make yourself look like a fool and your people look like a fool because you're representing us too. You want to do that to go viral. So I mean, I think we need to some of the young boys. There's a couple young boys out here that got some OGs that talk to them and they had fathers in their life, so big brothers that guided them in the right direction. So I'm just praying till we see like 10 new young rappers who had guidance that come back and bring the game back and restore it the way we know it. I mean, y'all still could be young boys and y'all still can dress like them and talk like them, but come back into the game and spend some substance and restore it for us. And then I'm happy.
All right. Tamika?
Have y'all cut any videos and like what locations have y'all shot at?
We shot plenty videos. So when it come to Baltimore, we didn't abuse the canvas yet, but any hood we didn't been in. New York, that's our second home. My mom was born in Brooklyn, New York. That's why we so fluent and move around the city so much. And people ask like, well, damn, we think y'all from here. Cause it's like, yo, we've been coming up here since my birth. You know what I'm saying? But we done tore down, man, New York. We did overseas. I think we want to start doing now. It's the videos look different now and the way that they shoot them are different now. So I think now, it's like Big Bro said, we got to start getting those directors that's a little bit more computer savvy and start to add those effects to the videos and flipping the screens and stuff. So now, to me, it's not. It is about location, but it's location and sophistication and graphics and stuff like that now. So if I can answer your question, we shot everywhere, but now we planning on like enhancing it because I'm looking at it and I'm paying attention.
That's
All
right.
right. And I see that you perform in New York.
Mm-hmm.
And where do you like performing more? B-more or New York?
Well, I come from B-more, and I'm a representative of East Coast hip hop. So my main focus was to be able to break in my city, become the best in my city, and come to New York and become one of the elites there. And I like performing in both places, but being able for me and my group personally to be able to come to New York and break into the underground like we did and make ourselves a staple and become elite. That was one of my wildest dreams. I think that's any kid from the 90s wildest dream, to be able to come to New York and make it.
All right.
Who was the first person that said, well, I'll let you answer it. Who influenced you to pick up that mic?
Rest in peace, my big brother Raggedy. I was 10, and I think Rag was like 5 years or 6 years older than me. Yes, my cousin, but he was raised in my house. So that's my uncle's son, my brother's son. He just was so bad in his house that his mom sent him to my mother. And so he lived with us. So, instead of being my cousin, he was my brother, if you might as well say. So every time he had girls up around the house or coming around, it was fly for me to be running around rapping. So he would write a rap for me and let me kick it to whatever girl he had coming to the house. Then we used to have ciphers down the harbor because we got an inner harbor down our city. So every Friday and Saturday night, we used to have ciphers. He'd sneak me out the house with him. I'm like 10 and 11, and he would write me rhymes that Wednesday and Thursday, and Friday and Saturday, I would spit the rhymes he wrote for me. So my big brother was a street head, back in them early 89, 90, was in the streets. So by the time I was 12, he got locked up. And I had to go down and write my own rhymes to go to the ciphers on Friday and Saturdays.
Who you compare yourself to?
Damn. Like I said, like I'm a mix between like lyricism and gritty rhymes. So, I like the gritty shit. So if I were to compare myself to anybody, like I can't compare myself, but I could tell you like the style, like some Onyx, MOP, Duck Down, Mash Out Posse type shit. That's the type of hip hop I grew up off, that gritty, that rough shit. Lots of energy. In the crates and Apache album and you know what I'm saying? Nori first album and shit like that. Like I like that. So that's the type of hip hop I write.
All right. I'm checking out your stuff. I checked out your stuff, and y'all definitely got that energy.
Yes, sir.
Definitely got that energy. I mean, you definitely get them hyped.
you gotta see us live. Like, I pride myself. We pride ourselves for performing live. Like when you come to see our show, we want to give you a show.
But that's what I mean. So the artists back then, people paid to come see a show. That's what we did back then. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. No rapping off our lyrics. I never rapped over my lyrics ever. Right. You know what I mean? I don't care how the mic says. We'll rock off of one mic. We authentic. Yeah, we authentic.
No doubt. I remember that. I did that. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. Definitely, man. And I mean, y'all got some joints. Definitely got some joints. I hope y'all do come together and do your own thing, man. You know what I'm saying? I hope y'all do, man. Y'all definitely got it. And see,
that was the plan. That's the plan, though, bro. Right? Like it started to come to a thing where like people start judging who was the best out the group. So they start saying, "No, I fuck with Raph more than I fuck with Crook, or I fuck with Crook more than I fuck with Raph." So I start saying, "Yo, I see them comparing us now. So let's take a break." Let them see what Crook God give you. I'm gonna show them what I God give you. Then when we come back together, ain't no more comparing. Because you get to pick your favorite now. You had 2 years to pick your favorite.
Well, I'll definitely want to be in contact with you. I want to see you.
Oh, wait. I support y'all to the fullest. Let's get the they got a little clothing line that I support.
Always showing love. She showed love. Look, hey, cousin, you done took our shirts to places and beside people that we dream. So I appreciate you. Every time you rocking our shirt, yo, I always show you love. Thank you for that.
I'm there, yeah, support.
All right.
And you know what? Just before you go, can you give the viewers a little 16, a little something?
Yeah. Hell yeah, you know I could do that. What question he was going to ask me first, though? He said he wanted me to.
I want to come to the show. I want you to invite me to the show. I want you to give me your social sites and everything. We stay in contact. I want to come support.
That's anytime. Like I'm telling you, you know, it's like September, October, November. That's when everybody want to come to the city. It's shows are every other weekend. So just let me know. Let's stay contacted. That's no problem.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Hell yeah. I'm going to come to the whole show.
Now you want my 16?
Yeah. Give it to us.
All right, real quick. Let's go. Got him. Salute in the name from Louisville to Spain. A great thing as the hairs grow gray in my mane. I'm revolutionizing this game. Fans find pleasure in me printing my pain. They all kissing the rain. They killed the bell when I rain and crumble all my tree up on the tray when it rains. Please, Father, don't make me hurt him. Had a dream, Rip said it in his eye. See he meant it, so why? See he meant it, this poem on the bark of a tree. Handcrafted so you know that it's me, my G. Defeat MCs with great ease. Put a generational curse on the future of your seeds. You should never mislead the public. Deserve a 38 slug to your stomach. I know some niggas dead. Live, still love it. A drop top Ferrari or balling on a budget, motherfucker.
Oh, Rap Almighty.
Thank you, my brother. That was the first one that came to my head. That was the first one that came to my head.
All right.
Thank you for coming on the What Review.
Wait, what social media site?
That's right.
What social media site?
Oh man, on Instagram it's just Dirt Platoon. On Instagram you can catch me. You can really talk to me or my brother. He got he created his own Instagram, but to get in contact with me, hit me on Instagram at Dirt Platoon. If you hit me on Facebook, it's David Raff Marcus. If you hit me on Twitter, man, I forgot what my Twitter shit is, but all my shit is linked up. You know what I mean? So if you need to hit me, you can find me. If you in the city, I ain't hard to find. If you need to buy some merchandise, I'll ship it to you almost anywhere. Right. If you close, I'll knock on your door and take a picture with you and sell it to you myself.
All right.
Thank you, man, for coming on the For What Review. Right,
man, I think y'all. Hey, listen, I ran home in the rain just to make sure I do this, man. I appreciate y'all, man.
All right.
Anytime y'all need me, don't forget we dropping the album on the 31st. So if you want to check back in with me doing that, we can do that too. I'll bring my brother Guy Grams on.
Okay.
Let's do it.
All right, so stay in contact with me. Hey, yo, big bro, hit me on the gram or hit me on Facebook. I'll give you my direct phone number so you can start linking with me. I'll let you know when I'm in the city, let you know when there's a good show going on down here, and we can connect.
That's what I'm talking about. It's done. Peace out, player.
Salute, my brother.